Back now on IceTime.TV with Cardiff Devils head coach Andrew Lord. And Andrew, it looked like your power play was not going to hit tonight, but Drew Schistel, with 4 seconds left of your last power play, manages to get that go-ahead goal. Just how elated were you feeling at that time?
That was a huge goal. Yeah, I think I think we actually generated some good chances on the power play, especially in the first period there. I think we were a little unlucky not to find when we had a couple kind of partial empty nets and pucks in around the crease, and credit to their defenders and their goalie. They managed to keep it out of their net. And then, I thought we played a lot of good minutes. First was great. I thought the third we really took over. Obviously in the second there was a bit of a lull there with some penalty trouble to let them back into it. But that power play goal was the result of a number of really hard-working minutes, I think, earlier in the third period to draw penalties and to generate scoring chances. When you do that, good things are going to come. And we got to the net on that goal as well, which was huge.
Over this festive period, you've only lost one game. We know you from talking to you that you would have obviously loved to have won them all, but how do you rate that as a return over this backlog of fixtures?
Yeah, it's good. I really don't, calculate what we want through stretches or, best of sevens or anything like that. We don't really do that here. We're just on to the next game, and we're working the process right now. I think we're playing more and more really good minutes, and I think that's exciting. I think the last month has been a lot of solid, a lot of really good, and then obviously, some minutes that haven't been as good. But tonight there was a lot of good minutes. I thought when we were on the body, when we were playing with our intensity, when we had our execution, we were very, very good and generated a lot of chances because of that. I thought when we got off the body, when we had a little bit of a lull, all in all in the second there for a little bit, you could see Guildford had allowed them to play with their speed and their skill, but we got back at it in the third and was really happy. It was a good win, and that's all we're assessing right now, one game at a time.
Talk to us about Evan Mosey for a second. We've noticed on commentary that there's periods of games where he'll be put back on D. There's periods where he's looking like a really good high-energy forward. Can you talk to us a little bit about your insight into how you're using Evan Mosey at the moment?
Yeah, he's a coach's dream to have that guy. I wanted him for years. I know Corey Nielsen quite well, and he's always raved about him. And I thought it was an absolutely huge and critical pickup for us when we were fortunate to have Ben Blood promoted to a higher league, and it was great cover coming in, and he can do it all. I think for his own maybe statistical game and his own overall game, it'd be better for him to be in one position. I like him a lot in both positions, but for us as a team, when the league title's the big trophy, when there's games seemingly every other night, to have that flexibility, to have him, take minutes on both ends, absolutely huge. He can play in all roles. We haven't even really seen him on the power play yet, and I'm sure that's, I'm not sure, but that's, right there as well. As a potential possibility. Really like his speed. I think I think the sky's the limit. I think he's still learning, our structure, our system's a little bit different than what he's used to. I think when he really gets going, I think it'll be unbelievable for this team down the stretch.
Finally, Andrew, can you give us an update on Joey Haddad and when you're expecting him back in the lineup?
Yeah, he's he just wanted New Year's off, that guy. No, he's good. Little niggle. I don't think he could have gone tonight, but it was closer than maybe people would worry about. But we'll see. Tomorrow's off. We'll go from there. Give him tomorrow off, and we'll assess it in 2 days. Hopefully we have him back, because obviously he's having a great season, and that style of player is good for us right now.
Andrew, as always, thanks for joining us on IceTime TV.
Thanks a lot.